Hey guys, how's it going and welcome back to the channel. Today we are taking our trip to our very first expo in 2020 and that is going to be the New England Expo. I've now made a few videos on this expo already, but it's the closest expo to me and I think it's a pretty good one, so I try to go as often as they have it. You know, it's only like an hour for me. I am trying to hit up the White Plains Expo. I'm going to do that sometime this year. I'm just not sure when. We're actually pretty much set up. I already turned everyone on, got the dogs let out, everything like that. So we're ready to go. I just wanted to film this quick intro real quick and then we're gonna get in our car and drive for an hour. It's another great thing you gotta love about the New England weather is it just comes out of nowhere, you know? It's just so beautiful, and just so happens that last night we got about, I wanna say 2 or 3 inches of snow. No weather warnings or anything like, just woke up with some snow on the ground in the car, and now it is, let's see, 29 degrees and howling wind. So, you know, living in New England, Maine, it's a great time. Alrighty, we are back at the house. I forgot to film a little outro piece for that, but we got a couple bags here to go through. You know, ignore that McDonald's. So, a couple things to go through. I'm gonna get inside, get all these guys in there, change some clothes, because obviously after an expo, I was around a couple of animals that, you know, I don't really know where they came from, things like that, in order to be a little more proactive to make sure no diseases, pathogens follow me, or anything like mites. Change clothes, take a quick, you know, little wash up. I'm not gonna take a shower, but I'm gonna wash hands, stuff pretty well. And then we're gonna go check out the couple of stuff that I got. Alrighty guys, end of the day expo review. I thought it was pretty cool. I always feel like from the fall expo to the January expo is the longest that you go. I don't know why, but I was like really itching to go to a Reptile Expo. And this one was pretty exciting. There were a couple things I saw that I've never seen before. The 2 highlights I think were the blood boa, or the blood python for one. I didn't know blood pythons got that big. I'm guessing that one was a little overweight, maybe on the obese side, but that blood python was huge. That was crazy. Second one being that file snake. That thing looked amazing. I actually took it out for a bit and I talked to the guy a little bit about it, and I'll be honest, I was really close to taking that animal home as an impulse buy. You know, I'll be honest with myself, I was. That thing was incredible. It was incredible looking, it was an incredible snake, but I was able to, you know, hold myself back and I didn't take it home. I don't know anything about file snakes. I've never even heard of a file snake before. And the guy was talking a little bit about their diet and how they're primarily snake eaters. I don't know where to get frozen thawed snakes or even live snakes for a snake that size. So that was really the point where I was like, all right, come on, Dakota, you can't be doing this. Another thing that was wicked cool was actually seeing those adult I believe they were blue-tailed monitors, but I wasn't too sure. Those things were pretty awesome. You don't usually see full-grown monitors. Sometimes tegus, but not really the monitor species at Expo. So that was something awesome to see. You know, all in all, I think it was a pretty cool Expo. But anyway, let's go into some of the stuff that I got. Of course, got a bunch of bugs, 1,000 crickets and 1,000 super worms, just because we're at DVCB Exotics. Of course, we go through a lot of bugs, but you guys probably aren't here to hear about, you know, I got the UVB bulb, some heat lights, a snake hook. No one really cares about that. Let's get into the reptiles. So I actually got 2 reptiles today at the Expo, and number 1 is going to be this male patternless tokay. This little dude was produced from homegrown scales. She's the same one that I got my female patternless from, and this guy is looking awesome. You can kind of see him in the little Tupperware, but we're actually going to take him out for the camera, you know. This guy's not too big, so I got to stop that fear of getting bitten, because I don't think getting bit by one this size would be extremely detrimental. This tape's actually a little hard, so we're gonna... And here he is with all his little might. Tokay geckos can be little feisty dudes. Whoa, easy. Don't, no. Oh, no! Ah! Easy, it's okay. So, as some of you guys know, tokays may not be the friendliest little dudes, but this guy's not too bad. Just a little love bites, but nothing too. He's going again. Oh, that one a little harder. Oh my gosh. Ah. Oh no. Oh, he is chomping. Alrighty, well, we don't want to stress him out too much, but just wanted to show him off a little bit. Yeah, you're not doing much, bud. You're not doing much. Main thing is not to let him get away. Of course, with tokay geckos, oh, not the fingernail. Come on. Oh, gosh. Alright, we're gonna put this little dude away. That was a little fun. As you can see, you know, it bit me a couple times, but let's see if we can zoom in on that. Not too bad, just a couple little love bites. A tokay at that size really isn't going to do too much damage, but a little feisty dude. Beautiful as always. I'm very excited in 2021 to be pairing these guys and hoping to have some patternless of my own. So I have one more reptile to look at in this snake bag here. However, he's actually not going to be going into here. We're going to be putting him in quarantine in the other building, so you're going to have to wait a second while I cut this and spend about 2 hours setting up an enclosure and everything, and then pressing play, which will probably take around now. Alrighty, sorry about the lighting in here. I didn't bring my lighting equipment in from the house because I'm pretty tired and a little too lazy. I kind of want to wrap this video up, but we had to, of course, showcase the second reptile I got at the Expo, which we will be doing right now. Awesome with these snake bags, they use these little knots instead of zip ties because I hate zip ties and actually don't have scissors in here, so that would suck having to go back to the house just to get some scissors. All right, let's figure out how they... All right, here we go. And for the big reveal. So anyone that's trying to vend and they want to sell lizards, don't use a fucking snake bag, alright? Because now I have to deal with this. He's all... Don't zoom in on my face. He's all fucking tangled up in it, and that's just really fucking irritating. So get a deli cup, you know? Don't use a snake bag. Pretty easy stuff. Come on. Alright, now that rant is over, here is the big reveal. I purchased a Chinese water dragon. This dude is awesome. I've wanted to get into water dragons again for a pretty long time, and I know they're not very expensive, so I don't know, I just haven't found the right one. I've always wanted a male. Last time I had a female, and I really wanted that nice male look, you know, with the big jowls when they're full adults and things like that. And then I came across this dude for $30, so I was like, you know what, 30 bucks, one of these guys for a bit, just gotta say yes. And this guy is just awesome looking. I always call these guys like the poor man's iguana. or mini iguanas really, because they're just a smaller version with still that striking green and this nice long striped tail. This guy is an obvious import, but he is a little bit on the older side, which made me a little more, I guess, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I was a little more comfortable with buying a wild caught at an older size, because they're usually a little more sturdy than, say, like a juvenile or a baby. Just obviously you can tell from the crest shape, he has a bunch of missing crests here, and a little bit damaged there. Just some good things to know is his tail is in immaculate condition, no stuck shed, and he's not missing any of it, which is a common thing with Chinese water dragons. And his snout was the other thing I noticed. Usually they always have bastion snouts from glass rubbing, but we will not be putting him in a glass, because here at DVC Exotics we believe in grow tents. So yep, I got him a little quarantine tent going on right actually over here on this side. So we'll be putting him in and watching him over the next few months, and then we'll be putting him into a larger, more cooler setup, which of course I'll videotape and show to you guys. Well guys, I'm gonna wrap up the video here. I got quite a bit of work to do, you know, moving to enclosures, get everyone set up, getting those bugs out, feeding everyone, just quite a night ahead of me. So I gotta cut the video here now and get to work. As always, if you liked the video, please feel free to give us a thumbs up. If you wanna see some more of my animals or breeding projects, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at DVCB Exotics. And other than that, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a great day.